brain. It's a muscle, must keep it trained. We flex every word of literacy gang. We in our own lane and we got our own slang. We do our own thing with a literacy gang. We in our own lane and we got our own slang. We do our own thing with a literacy gang.
Greetings, Virtual Village family. How are you all doing this evening? I hope you all are doing well. It is the first day of March. The year is just marching on along, right? So I am excited about what we have been doing here so far with season 4. Glad to have all of you all tuned in. Hope that you all are enjoying all this literacy, culture, community, and love that you continue to get from this literacy gang. And we are here to provide that for you. I'd like to know, what have you all been reading? What have you been reading on? Tell us, share with us in the chat. Have you been building that literacy muscle? What have the little ones been reading? We need to know this. We want to know about this. Again, I hope you all had a good weekend and that you had a great Black History Month. Although February is over, we know around these parts, we celebrate Black History 365 days a year. So just because the birthday where we all come together and celebrate Black history, Black accomplishments, Black struggle, Black political thought, Black all of these things. We continue to do that. We continue to do that, right? So always share with us as well who you all are learning about. I don't want to hear that you stop doing that because it's March. I don't want to hear that. Now, it is Women's History Month, so we can, there are a lot of wonderful Black women who we can highlight here and learn about here. Definitely make sure you all tune in tomorrow night for the community connection, because we have a dynamic Black woman who is going to be here as our community connector, and the people who will be learning about in our moments of history, okay? So listen, it was a long weekend for me, a productive weekend. It was a good weekend, got a lot of things accomplished, but I feel like, I've just been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot. And what I need right now is a beautiful brown face to lift me up. And I think all of you all could use that too. So let's run it. Let's run it right now. Y'all know what time it is.
Greetings, virtual villagers. My name is Shania, and do you know what time it is? It's affirmation time! Time to remind ourselves how great we are. So everybody, repeat after me. I am smart. I have purpose. I am confident. I am valuable. My voice is worthy of being heard. I am an asset to my family, school, and community. I respect myself and I respect others. I am beautifully made inside and out. I love my beautiful hair and I love my beautiful brown skin. I am more than enough. Great job, virtual villagers. Can I get a virtual high five? Great job. And always remember how fantastic you are.
Virtual villagers, I'm back. It's Kalia, and here's today's moment in history.
Jocelyn S. Harrison. Located in Hampton, Virginia, Dr. Jocelyn Simpson Harrison, PhD, is a scientific extraordinaire and an inventive genius. She currently holds 23 patents involving scientific materials that include piezoelectric materials, which are electroactive polymers that have the potential to be used as synthetic muscles and used in outer space. A few other patents of hers include several nanotubular toughening inclusions, solar radiation control, energy harvester film, and a polymer bilayer actuator. Dr. Harrison went to work on NASA Langley Research Center in Hampton as a research engineer and the chief of the Advanced Materials and Processing branch, where she go on to receive several awards that include NASA's Exceptional Achievement Medal, the National Women in Color Technology All-Star Award, among many others. She's also a Spelmanite, getting her degree in chemistry from the Great College in 1987. Dr. Harrison was awarded a Trailblazer in Virginia history for her prolific and extensive work in the field of chemical engineering, as well as mentoring.
Smart kids make our world better. At Heavenly Hearts, we believe that the right foundation is key to our future leader success. With our 4 key learning principles, which are inclusive learning environment, early exposure to financial literacy, community engagement, science and technology with engineering, art, and math labs will enrich each one of our future leaders as well as the community they are part of. In these unprecedented times, the $59 billion childcare industry has been dramatically impacted by the pandemic. Heavenly Hearts has currently implemented several advanced health and safety precautions to protect our children and staff at our current licensed facility in Chesapeake, Virginia. Our new location will continue to use advanced technology to protect our children from this and future threats to their health and safety. As our mission is to educate, empower, and equip our students with the necessary foundation to be holistically successful throughout life, we invite you to get involved. As an investor or community partner, you can help in a variety of ways. Contact Serena May at 757-254-8156. Have you been injured? Do you need to protect your intellectual property? The McPhillip firm can help you. We are an Atlanta-based boutique law firm offering a unique blend of personal injury and intellectual property services. We provide tailored counseling and representation. The McPhillip firm is here for you. Call us today for a free consultation at 404-999-5-LAW. The McPhillip firm. No gimmicks, just results. This episode of the Virtual Village Show has been brought to you by Target.
All right, family, Virtual Villagers Literacy Gang. I am back. We are back. And of course, Shania lifted up my spirits. I needed that. You know, sometimes as adults, we get all in that grind, the hustle and bustle of life. Oh, we have some comments here. We have Kiari is back. How are you doing, sweetie? So glad that you are here. She said she is letting us know that she is in the building, and we are glad. Let's see who else is here with us now. We have Miss Letitia is here, and she's giving a greeting to Shania. She said, "Hey, beautiful princess, all that and much more." I could not agree anymore. And then Miss Gaynor is here. Hello, virtual family. Look, it is so wonderful all the time to get these comments from you all of this love. When I say we feed off of that, it makes us feel so good. So glad that our virtual village family is tuning in and being edified by this program. And again, we are receiving all of that love. So again, Shania lifted our spirits. I know the babies, our children now are dealing with a lot, you know, and even adults with everything are dealing with a lot. So it's wonderful to have such a pick-me-up like that, such an affirmation. And again, we do hope that you all are incorporating that affirmation as a part of your daily routine, especially with the children. And as we mentioned before, we have that clip. So if you would like that clip so you all can use that daily, that you and your children can say it daily, or if you're an adult and you just want to say it daily yourself, then we have that available. We'll drop it in the comment section, and you guys use it, and share it for that wonderful pick-me-up that Shania gives us every day. And then, of course, Kalia comes through with that moment in history. And I would like to shout out our very own Jaimir, who made us aware of Dr. Jocelyn Simpson Harrison and the work that she has done in engineering. I mean, that's amazing, and it's something that always lets us know that we are capable of doing any and everything. We are everywhere. We are the originators of so much, but it's hidden. It's hidden. So we are here and we are bringing it out. We are putting it out there. And again, we are proud of our young people and all of this knowledge that they are bringing, the inspiration, all of these things. And the link is in the chat for Shania's affirmation. The link is in the chat right now. So if you want to feel good, if you want that pick me up on demand, you grab that link and you feel good whenever you need it. So now it is time for us to come to our lesson for the night. You know that we are a literacy-focused nonprofit organization. It's all about positive cultural representation and building our children up, a holistic approach to learning, because you definitely need the content, and we definitely need this foundational literacy, but we infuse it with love. We infuse it with culture, okay? All of those things are important and they go together. So we are excited to bring back the ever energetic, the ever, the resonating Miss Natasha Lamel. Where are you, sis?
Hey!
I gotta get my energy up when you come.
It's so good to be back.
Yes, I'm loving it, and I'm loving your hair. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome. This is all the natural styles, everything, all the ways that we can wear our hair. Is that not amazing?
It is. And I try to tell our girls, you don't have to have straight hair for it to be good hair. All of our hair is good.
Preach. Okay. That is the beautiful thing about us as, Black women, all of the hair textures, all of the beautiful shades. I always say from onyx to beige, Black is beautiful in every shade, each and every one of them. And I love seeing them all. I love the unique styles that each and every one of us bring. So we got to pump that up. It's Women's History Month. We're making history and we look at great while we do it.
While we do it. Yes.
So sis, are you ready for this lesson tonight?
Of course I'm ready. Teaching kindergarten tonight.
Let's talk about a team though. You got a team here, Team Lamel. Hey. Let's get in formation. All right. That is up. So you were doing last week when you were here, you did first and second grade. So tonight you were doing a foundational literacy lesson. We got Sheeta in the building. We got Rashida. Okay, how you doing, sis? Yay, glad to see some new people and some familiar faces tuning in. That is awesome. Y'all go ahead and get join this literacy game. So kindergarten, the foundation, the very the ground floor. Let's talk a little bit before you get started again why this foundational literacy lesson is important.
It's so important because literacy is in everything that we do. I teach third grade right now, but of course I've taught all of the grades. And if they get to third grade and they don't have the foundation, it's really hard to move them on. Yes, they grow when they're with me, but they don't grow as high or as fast as we would like them to grow if they don't have the foundation.
Exactly. So we appreciate what you and all of our teachers are doing on a daily basis. And of course, what you are doing right here on the literacy game, this supplemental learning, this learning that you can tune into at your leisure, this learning where there is no judgment around you, there is no competition, there's no time clock. You can come back to this whenever you want to, however you want to. So we appreciate you all taking this time. And so I'm going to step away and let you provide your expertise in only the way that you can. So do your thing, sis.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome back, you all. I'm so happy to be here with you. Now, tonight's lessons are about identifying and naming the uppercase and lowercase letters of the alphabet. We're also going to do some sounds with that. We're going to begin to distinguish and tell the difference between spoken sentences, words, and syllables. We're also going to be working with beginning and ending sounds. Recognize the similarities and differences in beginning and ending sounds when we're saying words. And here's a good parent tip for you all. You need to cut out letters and words from magazines, newspapers, things like that, maybe a menu when you go out to eat, to practice sight words with your kids, with your babies, with your students. So we're going to start off with letter sounds. I know you all are ready. Are you ready? I can't hear you. You ready? Okay, here we go. Letter sounds. I want you to point to each letter, and I want you to say the letter with me. Okay? Let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Awesome job. Now I want you to point to each letter. We're going to say the letter and the sound that it makes. Are you ready? All right, let's do this. A, I, B, B, C, K, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, G, H, H, I, I, J, J, K, K, L, L, M, M, N, N, O, R, P, P, Q, always goes with you, Qu, R, R, S, S, T, T, U, V, V, W, W, X, X, Y, Y, Z, Z. Now, when you say those letter sounds, I don't want you to put a behind it. It's not duh, it's d. I don't want you to say b. I want you to say b. Because we don't say black. We don't say black. We say black, right? So I want you to try to do that without putting an behind that. So good job. Awesome. Now I want you all to listen really closely. I'm going to say a word, and I want you to listen for the sound you hear. I'm going to switch it up on you. I may say, what's the beginning sound? Or I may say, what's the ending sound? So I want you to listen really closely. The first word is roll. Roll. What sound do we hear at the end of roll? We hear the sound. And what letter makes that sound? You can see it on the screen. It's right there for you. L, yes. L makes the sound. The next word is cone. What sound do we hear at the beginning of cone? Cone. K. Now, what letter makes that sound? C. Awesome. You all are so smart. I can't catch you. The next word is goat. Goat. What sound do we hear at the beginning of goat? Goat. Goat. Go. Go. That's the sound you hear. Now, what letter makes that sound? I heard you say G before they put it up there. Awesome job. G makes the G sound. Now listen to this word. The next word is noon. What sound do you hear at the beginning and ending of noon. Noon. Now, what letter makes that sound? N. Yes, great job. I'm so proud of you all. You're learning with me. The next word is stork. What sound do you hear at the end of stork? Stork. K. That's the sound we hear. K. Now, what letter makes that sound? I can't hear you, Kiari. K. Yes. Give me a virtual high five. Ah. Next, we're going to work on consonant, vowel, consonant words. We're going to blend some sounds together to make words. I know you're ready for this. You've done this before. What letter makes the B sound? We did that when we were going over the alphabet. The B sound. That's right, B. Now, what letter makes the E sound? Sometimes people get A and E confused. E. E, yes. Now, what letter makes the D sound? D. D. Good job. Now, I'm going to try to trick you up. Let's put those sounds together. B, E, D. What word do we have? Bed. You all are awesome. Let's keep it going. Let's see. What's the next one we have? Okay. What letter makes the G sound? G. G. Yes. And we just did this letter. What letter makes the E sound? We're still working on that letter in the middle. E. Yes, E. Now, what letter makes the T sound? That's that ending sound. T. T. Oh my goodness, you all are brilliant. Now, can you put those letter sounds together to make a word? G, E, T. G, E, T. Get. Yes, awesome job. Now I'm going to say a word, and then we're going to add a sound at the end to make a new word. Okay? I know you're ready. You're so brilliant. You got this. The word is dirt. Now I want you to add the long E sound, E, to the end of the word dirt. What's our new word? Dirty. Yes, dirty. Brush it off. You got dirty when you went out to play. Now I want you to listen to this next word. The word is rain, but we're going to add something to the end of it. Rain. We're going to add ing to the end of rain. Raining. Yes. Do your fingers like it's raining. It's raining. Awesome. Now I want you to listen to this word. Wind. Wind. I want you to add the long O sound to the end of wind. What do you get? Window. Yes. Look out the window and see the beautiful sunshine. Awesome. This is the last word. I know you got it. You've been doing it the whole time. Listen to this. Jump. And I want you to add the ing sound to the end of jump. What do you get? Jumping. Yes, I'm jumping in my chair. Jumping for joy because you got it. Yes, jumping. Awesome. You all are so brilliant. I love it. Now, I want you to think about the reading focus today is going to be story elements. What do you know about story elements? Elements are just the things that make up the story. We have a setting. The setting is the time and the place, the when and the where. It's not always the time, like I'm going to look at my watch and tell the time. It's like it could be a season, or is it morning or afternoon? I want you to think about the setting of the story that we're going to read. I want you to think about the characters. Characters are the people and the animals, the who in the story. You got this. You've heard many stories. Then I want you to think about the beginning, the middle, and the ending of the story. Think about, did the character change in the story? Was there a problem in the story? Was there something that the character wanted but couldn't get until they did something? And think about if the problem was solved. Okay? You got that? You ready? Okay. Are we going to start our story? The title of our story is Nighttime Symphony. I just wanted you all to
look. Before you dive into that story, let's talk about that wonderful lesson that you just did right there. I was having kindergarten flashbacks. I was so into that story. I mean, that lesson, that was great. And before we move on, there's something that we wanted to do. So we had our top participator tonight, and we want to shout her out. So that is Aurica. Is that one of your students?
That's Kiari's mom.
Kiara, okay, so it's Kiari. So we have a literacy game t-shirt that is for Kiari because she is our top participator tonight. So we need her to contact Clever Communities in Action, admin at clevercommunities.org, or leave us some contact information right there so we can make sure that we get that shirt to her. We definitely want that. We appreciate our participation.
We'll be dressed alike, Kiari.
Tonight, she is in the game. She is in the literacy game. Yes, that is awesome. So, and you have some other commenters up here. Let's see. We have, quite a few people had some things to say about that lesson. So we have Tanisha, and she says, "Hey, Tasha." Who else is up here? We have Karen. She said, "We ready. Okay. So they took all their lesson in. Yes. Who else is here? Karen's waving. Karen is in the building. I think we had something else from Rashida. We have Michael Lamel. Yay, go Kiari. Everybody is excited for our winner of the night. Yes. So, and then we have Diva D's Dazzle. Awesome job, sis Tasha. Everybody was here for that lesson tonight.
Awesome.
Kiari said, "Thanks. You are welcome, sweetie. It is our pleasure. And then Michael Lamel is in the building. How you doing, brother? He said, "Awesomeness, Team Lamel." Yes. Representing, showing love to his sister. And then we have Mr. Bracy here. He said, "Great job, Kiari." So you got the whole team. You got your teachers, your media specialists. You have your new virtual village family. Everybody is rooting for you. So it's a family affair around here. And this game is awesome. And then we had Rashida. She said, "Best team is ready for the lesson." So that is what's up. So you were about to share with us what story you were going to read?
Yes, I have Nighttime Symphony.
And that is by the Hometown Crew.
Yes, 757 in the building. Timberland. Yes.
I love it. So before we dive into this Nighttime Symphony, you guys get ready for that. We got to have a quick word from our sponsors. And when we come back, Miss Lamel will be giving you all a Nighttime Symphony.
After the holidays are over, most Americans prepare for taxes. Titan Tax is ready to make filing your taxes as stress-free as possible. This veteran-owned virtual tax office will prepare and submit your tax return safely from the comfort of your home. If you filed unemployment for the first time or wondering about home office tax deductions, Titan Tax Professional has the answer for you. Contact us today at TitanTax.com or 757-565-7781. Titan Tax, real help from real people.
Hey, you all. I know you're ready. I'm ready for this nighttime symphony. It's nighttime. It was raining earlier, but it's not raining anymore where I am. But Nighttime Symphony is by Timbaland, the producer, the record producer. I don't know what else to say about him, but he's from the 757. He went to Salem High in Virginia Beach. And we're going to enjoy Nighttime Symphony. Featuring Christopher Myers, and the illustrations were by Kay. Nighttime Symphony. Hey there, darling baby child. You're safe in here, though the storm is wild. The street lights glow through dark so deep. But safe and sound, you'll go to sleep. Have you ever been nervous about the storm outside? Well, this story can help you a lot. Do you hear the raindrops tap upon the windows of your nap? The clouds pour down a steady beat to soothe your slumber beneath the sheets. The cars outside on streets so wet, their headlights cast a silhouette. Of trees waving arms up in the air, they dance for us like they don't care. Radio sing in every home, steady like the city's metronome. The bass in a pillow, soft and warm, the whole world's tuned to the quiet storm. Is that lightning across the sky? Thunder soon comes crashing by. Don't you worry, little one. The angels, too, are musicians. And those angels look like me. Hear the gutters rush like rivers. Don't cry or worry, shake or shiver. No flood will pour in the place we stay. That's just the music water plays. The wind, it howls, it blows, it sings. Nature's voice, melody, and strings. A whole symphony. Don't fear the raging storm so strong. We'll remix the raging into a song. Last looks from nighttime windows high, an umbrella sea of passerby. With each turntable above each head, you're the DJ to spin your sweet self to bed. All the umbrellas are like turntables. Rain clouds blanket the whole wide world. Inside the sounds of the storm you curl. Like a crescent moon of rest, the tempest soon becomes your nest. He's resting in the moon from the sounds of the rain and the storm. When the morning comes around, you'll remember every sound. Sun breaks through the cloudy sky. The storm was just a lullaby. So that story is telling you, don't be afraid of the storm. Let it be a symphony for you. Have you ever just sat and listened to all the sounds you hear when it's storming outside? It might be a little scary at first, but if you're inside, you have nothing to worry about. Just listen to the sounds. And when you wake up, you'll remember the sounds. And maybe you can make a song like Timbaland did. He made sounds out of the rain and the storm. So I want you to think about the story elements from Nighttime Symphony. Who are the characters in this story? There was the little boy and his dad. Those were the characters. What was the setting? The setting is the time and place. What was the setting of this story? In a city, in a home, in the little boy's home. He wasn't out there in the storm, but he was in his home enjoying the storm. We're going to talk about the beginning of the story. He looked a little frightened. So his dad told him, you don't need to be frightened. Just make those sounds that you hear into a symphony, into your own little song. And as his dad left in the middle, he began to listen to the sounds. He even went over to the window to see what was going on outside. He saw the trees. He saw the umbrellas of the passerbyers. And he just started to drift off to sleep. He listened to the angels play, the thunder and lightning. He saw the lightning and listened to the thunder. And he drifted off to sleep. And at the end of the story, we saw that the storm was over and he realized he had nothing to worry about. He was safe at home with his dad. And he remembered every single sound that he heard in that storm. And if we summarize that story, it was a little boy gets ready for bed. The sounds of the wild storm echo around him, lulling him to sleep. And from the crash of thunder to the pitter-patter of raindrops to the beat of passing cars, the music of the city creates a cozy bedtime soundtrack. And when he awakens, the storm is over, but he remembers the symphony of sound that the storm made. Thank you for joining me. What did you learn from that story? I hope you learned you don't have to be afraid of storms. Make a song out of it. Just like last week, we made a song out of names. Thank you for joining me. All right, I'll see you later.
All right, don't you go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere, Miss LaMel. That was wonderful. And I'm looking at this recurring theme with you with this music here, right? I'm loving that. You know, last week our name was a song, and now we have a nighttime symphony. And I'm loving the way these authors are using music and rhythm to, you know, get our children through things. Last week it was about making sure that we acknowledge our names and that we are proud of our names. And this week, you know, storms can be a challenge for children. It can be scary, even sometimes as an adult, when that thunder cracks like that. But, you know, I think Timbaland did a wonderful job here with turning that into a symphony. And a lot of times, you know, storms can be calming. They can be calming, and there are a lot of beautiful sounds within that. Mother Nature is awesome. And you did a great job. And, you know, the summary, the main ideas here, we hope that our little ones are taking this in. It is wonderful to be read these types of stories regularly. And of course, here with Clever Communities in Action in the Literacy Gang, it's all about culturally affirming literature, gang, gang, so that the children are reading stories where characters look like themselves. We talked about how on, our moment in history and our quote, we are dealing with Black historic figures or events, but we want to make sure when our teachers read that you all are reading those whimsical stories, those stories that are just imaginative and taking our children places. On Tuesday nights, when y'all want to tune in about a historic figure and get all of that analysis, come on Tuesday. That's when Rodney and I do that. But right now, it's all about taking us these wonderful places. And you did a wonderful job. And we are super excited about our Literacy Gang family tuning in and enjoying the stories, all these wonderful comments. We're glad to see that you all are enjoying this. Rashida said the wild storm always ends. We have, people talking about the illustration, how beautiful the story was. So we are glad that you all are enjoying this African-American children's literature. And we have a wonderful educator here delivering it with so much energy. So that's what it's all about here. Literacy, culture, community, and love. We are your one-stop literacy and culture shop. And you can get this Monday through Wednesday. All right.
Yes.
So we appreciate you as always, Miss Lamel. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Right back at you. Right back at you, sis. So, is there anything that you want to share with the Literacy Gang before you get out of here?
I just appreciate you all accepting me as I am with all of my energy and giving me some new literature to share with my class, because it's not easy to find literature with characters that look like me. Honestly, it's easier now than it was back when I was younger. So I do try to bring that to my students, and I try to tell them how smart and beautiful and handsome they are as young princes and princesses. So I appreciate this platform just to help us grow with our babies.
Oh, thank you so much. And, that's exactly why we have you here. Everything that you just said there sums it all up. The teachers we have here are the best and are 100% invested in our children all the way around. Not the education part is key. The education part is key, but it is a holistic approach that we all have around here. And we appreciate that. It's a good feeling to know that our babies are in good hands, right? That's what parents want to know. When I send them off, am I sending them off to somebody who is going to build upon where I am, and lift them up? Or am I sending them to somebody who is going to tear them down? And we know that our teachers are building our children up. So we appreciate you, and we look forward to having you back. You have a great evening, okay?
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow, Kiari.
Kiari is the big winner. Kiari is the big winner, yes. So listen, the show goes on right now. It is time to hear from Powerful Peyton, and she comes through with a quote for the evening.
Greetings, virtual villagers. I am Peyton, and today's quote is a favorite of Dr. Jocelyn S. Harrison. All that glitters is not gold.
Greetings, virtual villagers. I'm Jamir, and you know why I'm here. I'm here for our book recommendation for the day. Kalia told you a little about the brilliant Dr. Jocelyn Simpson Harrison and her over 20 patents. Today we suggest Black Women in Science, a Black history book for kids by Kimberly Brown Pelham. You can purchase this book at your local Black-owned bookstore or visit smile.amazon.com and at Clever Communities in Action as your charity, and Amazon will donate a percentage of the price of your purchases at no cost to you.
All right, now, again, we are super proud of all of our young people doing these segments. They are super powerful and important. Let's see. Rashida says, how can she get the book? So Jaimir with the book recommendation, he just gave that information. Same for that book of the day. You all can go to your local Black-owned bookstore. If you are here in the Hampton Roads area, you can go to Positive Vibes and request it from them if they don't have it. You can, if they don't have it and they're not able to get it, which I think they can, you can purchase from Amazon. And if you are an Amazon Prime person, we ask that you make us your Amazon Smile charity. That means simply going to smile.amazon.com, typing in Clever Communities in Action, and anytime you make a purchase, a portion of the proceeds come to our organization and it costs you nothing. So if you have been shopping during this pandemic, all you have to do is type us in smile.amazon.com, and anytime you make a purchase, a portion comes back to this organization to build up this literacy gang, okay? So we appreciate that question, and all the time, and here it is, showing you exactly how you can go to Amazon Smile and add us as your charity. It's an easy way to give back, one of the easiest ways, and we appreciate everyone who has made us their Smile charity. So you guys, again, our young people, they do a great job from the beginning to the end. Shania opens up with that affirmation. Kalia comes through with that moment in history. Our teachers come on, and it's just a wonderful night. Peyton rounds it off with the quote, and Jameer is here to give you that book recommendation, okay? So we are keeping you aware of books to add to your home library, books to give away to children in your life. If it's your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephew, the neighborhood children down the street, or the children at your church and mosque, we always recommend that you give away books as gifts, birthday gifts, holiday gifts, just because gifts. It's books, 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 books. That's what our baby said when we were at Ingleside Elementary School. Books, 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 when we bring our display. And we love that energy. We love that energy. So we appreciate you all, Literacy Gang. We hope that you have enjoyed this programming. Please make sure you give us a share. And if you have not already, make sure you like Clever Communities in Action on Facebook and subscribe to Clever Communities in Action on YouTube. You also can view this program directly from our site, which is clevercommunities.org. Thank you all. Keep reading, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
We in our own lane and we got our own slang. We got our own game.